is going on? Oh. Wait a minute. It has been, I think it's been like, I think it's been an hour since futures had opened, but then again, the E-mini futures is actually still holding up. But what is going on with Bitcoin? Oh my God. Oh no, it's not looking good. Yeah, not looking good. Alright, why is it selling off? You thought Bitcoin was going to the top? Yeah. Oh no, brother. No, this is not looking good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, thanks for that, Macho Man. This is Line of All Trades, and we are live currently watching as Bitcoin, out of nowhere, like a RKO from nowhere, just decided to. You can see it right now. This is insane, happening in real time. It's 9:10 p.m. Eastern time, and Bitcoin is having a dump of its life. What on earth is happening? And ladies and gentlemen, remember, this week is FOMC. It's about that time. Yeah. So yeah, we're just trying to find out what's actually going on. There's oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh my God, that is nasty. I was literally just talking about that. It needs to crash. We just said it. He was like, yo, we're gonna. I literally said it needs to crash. Oh my God. This is incredible. If this is the case, oh my God, this week is gonna be insane. And I don't know if you guys can hear me or anybody that's tuning in. Oh man. Wait, I gotta check it out because my sound is all messed up right now. Do you have any thoughts on Finn Moistly Towelette? Do you have any thoughts on Finn Germain's video? Why do I think this is a trick question here? I don't even know who the heck Finn Germain. No, I'm not doing this again. Oh my God, Erica, Yo, we just lost almost $3,000 on Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. What? Yo, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Wow. But I remember you though. I remember you from past streams. And I remember you used to ask me questions, tricky questions. I really, you're lucky I didn't say it the right way. That would probably get me blow my spot, and that's not what I'm trying to do here. But thanks for that. And Moisley, long time no see. This is really unprecedented. I have no idea what's causing this. What's causing this, man? No, seriously, like this is crazy. Literally on the same week of the FOMC taking place, and who knows what really happened for real. Finger My Hands is a part of Phil McCracken from CNBC. So, what are your thoughts? Because this is I mean, let's not get into any conclusions right now. But damn, you can't speculate. But how do you think Bitcoin can affect AMC and Finger? Well, one speculation, I would say, in my, everything that I say is strictly my opinion, just, disclaimer, but, maybe, someone is actually liquidating their positions a little early, and, who knows if this could be the week of margin calls to happen, and certain stocks to get it popping, bars, because this happened once before, and you had a lot of crypto assets getting liquidated because of certain hedge funds and certain people that were in trouble, in such a way that they had to sell off their crypto assets to cover some positions. Again, that's just speculation, and that's just my opinion. But if it does affect AMC and Finger and a basket full of other meme stocks out there, then I'm sure that they can greatly benefit from it and see some type of price action this week that we haven't seen in a long time. And I wish I knew, but listen, Tupperware is a good one too. Everyone needs Tupperware. Everyone needs to store food and other goods. Keep foods frozen in the freezer in case of something happening, and it makes good use in daily life. Whether you're going on a trip camping, or you moving to another new apartment and you need Tupperware. So moistly about that, what do you think are the odds of markets to reinstate the company, to be listed and reissue new shares? Do you think that's possible? Because I had shares before. Well, when Bed Bath & Beyond was in the OTC markets before it got delisted completely, and they removed my shares. What are the odds of that happening? What's your opinion? Let's see. Yes, many futures still holding up right now. Still holding up. Unless we get hit with one of these and be like, hey, I got a head, shoulders, knees and toes. So would it actually follow Bitcoin and what it's doing? Because this is looking like another bear flag. Man, everyone's getting. I'm just saying this because, like, if that's the case, like, it would have to be a big process for that to happen, and go through hearings and court hearings and try to get that matter settled, for them to be like, okay, we will put BBBY, re-emerge from bankruptcy, list them back into the stock market, and reissue new shares. That would be cool. And then I'll get my shit back. Hang Seng Index. Hang Seng. China. Hang Seng Index in China. Just gapped down, and they're down 1.51%. Some global shit happening. Hong Kong's inward direct investment inflows fall in 2022. Hang Seng peers losses if okay. Wow. So if we see the Hang Seng come down a lot more, then this will definitely affect the other markets, in my opinion. Let's see what we got going on with what is it, ISX? Hold on. Where is that part of it? Down. No, this is not it. No. Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Nasdaq. The NQ. NQ. You want to see this in the 1-minute chart? Bro, that's right. That's right. Wasn't that over like some event, Olympic event? I heard about it, but I didn't really get it like too deep into that. But I saw a friend of mine post some stories on Instagram and damaging coral reefs and using the area to build some type of tower or whatever for the Olympics. And I'm like, what are you doing like that? That makes no sense. For real. Wow, wow, wow. The things people will do for greed and for money. They will all be in favor of what Elon said, and they should fire that guy from Disney. Would you listen to this? I just got this from a buddy of mine that's in the Discord that I am in. Said that 37,000 Bitcoin sold in a single transaction. Sold in a single transaction. 37,000 Bitcoin. Wow. That must have been what that yeah. Yeah, liquidation at its finest. And it's definitely not that people are taking profit. Something else is going on, and that's some. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, there's no way that people are just gonna all of a sudden, oh, here I'm selling all my Bitcoin, because you know what? Someone knows something. And they're getting out before shit hits the fan. Again, this is all speculation. What's that? If that's replicating the rest of the market, then by far I would think that this would actually affect the market for sure. With such a dump like that, yeah, you would probably think, this would have negative effects all around. Because, usually we would see Bitcoin track the markets. When SPY goes down, Bitcoin goes down. When SPY goes up, Bitcoin goes up, and so forth. Some serious stuff. E-minis still holding up, but see a little doji. What is this? Why am I doing this? There you go. Cursor. So what's the latest on Finger? You think well, hold on, wait. You think SPX is actually going to 5,100 by the end of 2024? This is what they put up 2 days ago by Market Watch. S&P 500 may rise to 5,100 by the end of 2024 as the U.S. stock market rally broadens. City says. City. Citi's price target for the end of 2024 is premised on its estimate that the S&P 500's earnings per share will increase to $245. Equity analysts led by Scott Kerner, research note Friday they lowered the mid-year target from 4,800 from 5,000. All right. So Euraz? What is Euraz? Wait, I hope it's not a chick. God, why you do that, man? I'm not gonna lie. No, you're slick with that. You're really slick. You're smooth and slick, and you're dirty. Oh my god. Anyway, finger licking, finger licking. Let's hope this is another bear flag, and we get a nice surprise from good old bear flag, and then wee, and we'll drop to 40,000. We'll be down 10% by the time market opens. It's a prediction, not a spoiler, not financial advice. Oh my god. But breaking news, the S&P 500 is actually now in the red under Friday's close of $460.20. And if you see what I have up here on the chart, now I was preaching about a double top pattern, which obviously you see here, and these two circles that are showing you literally the top, very top of that zone, the level around 460, where it could be where it finally caps before seeing the inevitable sell-off, in my opinion. And we've been saying it for quite some time, and I'm still holding on to that conviction, baby. As we see the next 4-hour candle looking like a bearish hammer, perhaps to turn into a engulfing red candle. And yeah, it is slowly moving down. Un poquito. Just a little bit. Smooth, dirty, and you're on all about it. I got it on like that. Smooth, dirty, and she's a jokester. She's awesome. She is awesome. What else is going on? Nah, for real. Oh, we'll come back to this. We're gonna look at finger licking good. And what we have here is finger being green on the day this past Friday, up 2.99%. And we want to come to the conclusion that it had found a bottom, and it had been trading in this range for some time. And as you can see in the past, even though people do say not to correlate the past with what's happening in the present with the stock in the future. You can see at these current levels, and I'm like, listen, this is something. We had other occasions where this level have been met as a resistance and also as a support. But if you want to see something that I think could be for on Tim's sake, on Tim. Wait, why does Auntie Tim have a name like that? But this is for sure evidently respecting this level of support, right around $3.95, $4, and we closed at $4.13, and we're looking for this to be some sort of like a double top. A double top, yeah, a double top, like that, like that, like that, oh yeah. This is for you, Aunt Tim. What I am claiming here, not financial advice, is a double bottom here. And to be able to see the moving average exponentials, the 9 to be specific, to curl up above the 200 and make its trajectory back up with the other moving average exponentials, the 21 day, the 50, and see a bounce. You can also see that the MACD histogram with the two lines is giving that indication that we can start to finally move back up. Strictly in my opinion, financial advice. But that's what I'm seeing right here. And your question, what, do you have a link to William's OnlyFans? Honestly, I did suggest to him to do that when he reaches 10,000 subscribers. Wait, does he have 10,000? Wait, 10,000 subs already? I couldn't quite remember. I haven't been in his channel modding for him for a long time. What you got for me? Where we going? Going back down? William Farage channel. We're going to William Farage channel and finding out. Okay, he has 8.32 thousand subscribers. If he reaches 10K, he will make OnlyFans for the ladies. That he's trying to find the one for him that he will say one day, I finally have a girlfriend. Yes, I really do. Instead of saying, I had a girlfriend once. Really, I did. And he will do everything with her on his OnlyFans. That was a joke, William. So, okay. We have, what is this? Cash App is alerting me about Bitcoin dropping. That's funny. Unspeakable about to happen. Look at that. So that is updated here. That is 333. Listen to that number. 333 million liquidated. 333. Isn't that number? What's that number? The number of divinity, the number of God. 333 is the number of God, the number of divinity. Positivity, abundance. What else? Abundance and mental peace. Is this could this be an omen? No, wait, what is that called? Not an omen, that's a bad thing. Well, I mean, the omen would be the crash, and people, and then people benefiting from it, and which is just, in my opinion, the transfer of wealth to those specific people. That would be a sign of abundance, positivity, divinity, and something that a lot of people have been looking forward to. Those unfortunate that have been struggling so much and making ends meet. But those in retail that are currently in those positions that I feel they deserve the best. We all deserve the best. We all deserve to win. We can't fall. We can't fall. We can't fall. We can't fall. No, no. But let's see. U.S. future steady as Fed meeting looms. U.S. stock futures held steady on Monday as investors braced for a heavy calendar week, headlined by the Federal Reserve's final policy decision for this year. In regular trading on Friday, the Dow rose 0.36, S&P 500 climbed 0.41%, the Nasdaq Composite added 0.45%, with U.S. stocks extending the winning streak to a sixth consecutive week. And in my opinion, all we have been seeing, as we currently see Bitcoin respecting this ascending triangle, bear flag. I think I speak for myself when I say that they have been constantly pumping good news here left and right, saying what they think is going on, and it's crazy to me because all these news sites, spreading this type of information, stating about how the economy is, how the job hirings are, the data of unemployment, and all of this that's coming through, and I don't even know what to say or to do. And I'm like, hey, why I don't listen to the news. And because what's happening out there in the real world, what's happening in the streets, what's happening in the economy, it doesn't seem like it's matching. And it's like, does it make sense? And a lot of people are witnessing this. They're witnessing these changes and they're thinking like, oh my God, what is going on? Why is this so expensive now? This wasn't $3 back 5 years ago. And I'm like, now I have to buy a bag of potato chips for $3 when it was $1.50 last year. Just an example. Maybe it is. Maybe it's true. But and all I can say here, as I'm here speaking my mind, and I'm looking Bitcoin, riding this bear flag. Hope maybe it will come to fruition. And I'm like, what's the meaning of all this pumping by Bitcoin and stating that this is gonna go to 100K, but it can't necessarily go to 100K just like that, man. Just I'm here currently. I'm trying to see what's up with this. This is gonna play out. Check the ES mini futures. What I just randomly drew this. I'm like, oh yeah, let's see if we can get this Head and Shoulders play out and see if it comes to fruition. Let me see a sell off here, candle by candle. Because man. But anyways, I do appreciate some of you guys coming through. And you know what I just realized? I have 3 people. Yay! What's up, guys? I've been seeing on my phone, just coming in and out and see what's going on. And what is this guy talking about? And yeah, Bitcoin is currently on a crazy sell-off right now, out of nowhere, and just updating you on what I said earlier. I had a friend of mine in the Discord, and some whale really messing up on longs. He also stated here that it's not that quote unquote people are taking profit, it's one single transaction that sold for 37,000 Bitcoin. And everybody's excited for the dump, but who's actually buying? That is a great point by my friend. That is a great point. What is it exactly? And I stated earlier too as well about possible, just speculating here, in my opinion, possible liquidations from certain things that's happening. Who knows? I can probably name a couple of things in the list that you might think is the possibility, but yeah, shit's It's getting real. She's about to get real this week, especially with FOMC. I appreciate the hearts. I really do. Thank you. I'm just here chilling, vibing, looking at what's going on with Bitcoin. And this is really starting to look promising and looking like it's about to come to fruition, this bear flag. And I'm like, woo-wee. Bitcoin is already down almost 2,000, 4.49% tonight. But yeah, thanks for showing love. I see the hearts. Thanks for the couple of people that passed by. This is something. Just before anything, this is something that I didn't really think that I was going to do, and I see other people doing it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me give it a shot. Let me just stream, and see what's going on in the market, see what's happening in the chart, and yeah, just here brainstorming, sharing opinions, trying to figure out what else is happening, what is going to happen next, and I just think that we're close. We're close. This is the daily chart. Once again, I'm showing the SPY on the daily chart. Last time on other pause. My heart. Oof. Give me 1 second. Zelly, my mod queen. Oh my God. Good morning. Good morning, BBG. How's everything? How was your sleep? Did you sleep good? Did you have breakfast yet? I started streaming, how long ago has it been already? Oh, we're going into 43 minutes. And we are currently seeing, if you just started tuning in now, or maybe you got a notification about what's going on with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin just out of nowhere, I don't know, futures opened up 8 o'clock. Then all of a sudden, let's see. Okay, so this is okay. 9:50. 8:50. So yeah, right about the same time, Bitcoin started to dump hard out of nowhere. And look, it was literally consolidating throughout the whole majority of Saturday and coming into Sunday. And out of nowhere, we just got a rug pull. A freaking rug pull from Bitcoin. And I randomly just like did a descending triangle here. Boom. Dumps hard. Now it's trying to fill this triangle too as well. And what I see is oh yeah. So yeah. What a drop indeed. It was yeah. It was quite a drop. maybe this could be a recovery, or maybe, yeah, maybe people just trying to buy the dip. Who knows? But what if it's the other way around, and all of a sudden we fulfill this bear flag, and we take another dump? Cause this baby could drop hard. Could drop hard. Oh man. And it's like, you know, it's the same thing when I was talking about the SPY, and like how they're just like, they keep pumping up news talking about, oh yeah, you know, S&P 500 is gonna go to 5,000 by the end of 2024, or like, yeah, SPY is gonna go to 500, and the November rally is gonna continue through December this month. And I'm like, oh, they're going hard. They're going hard, pumping these bullish articles, whatever. So I'm pretty sure they were doing the same thing. Maybe just maybe, in my opinion, they were doing the same thing with Bitcoin, and pumping all of this news, about Bitcoin ETF, other events taking place. Let's call it digital gold, because that's what it is. But what if this is also another means to sucker people in, and all of a sudden someone's like, adios, I'm taking my profits and I'm leaving. But if you're just tuning in now, again, someone on the Discord said that one single transaction that sold for 37,000 Bitcoin. And it's not that people are taking profit. Everybody's excited for the dump, but who is actually buying? 333. 333. If you know what that number means. 333 million liquidated. Yes. Yes, Sully. CLSK and other miners will be gradually affected by this drop. For sure. This is why if there was any positions in these miners, options or whatever, Friday would have been the best day to just take whatever profit you could. And I'm not saying to sell, I'm not saying to buy, I'm not saying anything of that nature, because this is not financial advice, it's strictly my opinion. But what it's looking like on the chart, the story that they're giving with this price action looks to be that way. Gilham Vincent, and it's up to you if you want to do that and not risk it, and keep your biscuit nice and warm and buttery and fresh, and not let it go stale and old and not worth anything. If this fulfills, then we would see this bear flag come to fruition, and we would break down, break below once again, if that's what it's playing out to be right now. Then this is something for you to decide. But this is, yeah, this is what it's looking like. So, in theory, if you see this, this type of price action for Bitcoin, crypto in general, then you know that miners will be affected. It will be affected. So the right thing to do, the safest thing to do, in theory, is to take profit. For example, I'm not saying for you to do it, but for example, to take profit at this level and wait for the sell off, wait until you get into a better entry at a better level. And the same thing goes with options. If you were playing options with miner companies like Mara, Riot, CLSK, BTC, any of those, then like I said, Friday would have been that day, and probably would potentially save yourself from a loss. But nobody would have ever seen this coming, because eventually we saw Bitcoin consolidate throughout these past couple of days, ever since Friday. And this itself is unprecedented. Nobody saw this dump coming at all, not even myself. I just saw it because I was just randomly looking at Bitcoin, and I'm like, wow, what is this? What is going on? So what do we have here in BitcoinNews.com? Half hour ago, financial giant Fidelity discusses spot Bitcoin ETF application with SEC. Key points. I'm only going to read the key point here. It says here, financial services giant Fidelity recently met with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission regarding its spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund application. Like BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, Fidelity appears to be pushing to use this in-kind creation model for its spot Bitcoin ETF. This is a lot of reading. I'm lazy. But Zelly, this is crazy. I drew this like 15 minutes ago. I can't remember. Time is going by a little bit fast, but this is literally trading within the triangle. And if this falls below, I'm like, wow. Because that's a hard thing to call out, and it's a hard thing to actually do, and seeing this play out for real. But yeah, Gilham Vincent, appreciate you joining and commenting, and passing by to say what's up. And just seeing this in action, real life action, of what could potentially be the biggest week ever. And we have FOMC Tuesday and Wednesday, and we will figure out what Jerome Powell is going to do with the interest rates. What are your thoughts on what could happen? honestly wouldn't think that my life would actually show up like that. But by miracle, it caught your attention, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I appreciate you watching and stopping by and watching. That means a lot, for real. And Zelly, of course, you as always. Thank you, because that always means everything to me. Yeah, it's it's a lot of uncertainty, fear, and doubt looming, especially with what's gonna happen this week. So I couldn't quite tell you, but this is indeed a big surprise for me to see Bitcoin do such a thing like this. I don't even remember the last time I ever seen Bitcoin drop this much in one shot. Like, because when you see Bitcoin drop like this, there's something, someone knows something big is potentially gonna happen or is happening right now. So in any case, always be prepared, because you never know. You never know what could happen. But this could be temporary. Who knows? This could double bottom, and then it would probably recover. But that's just speculation for now. On the other hand, with the S&P 500 E-mini futures, it's been slowly consolidating, but it's kind of going down a bit. And Zelly, I just like randomly like sketched this, and I was like, oh look, it looks like a Head and Shoulders. I'm like, could this play out? Yeah, can we see a sell off right here? And just you imagine, like, that would actually be something crazy. Then people would think I have some type of crystal ball and be like, yeah, this is going on right now. Look at me, this is what I see. I'm a medium. I just sense this. Someone from 1933 just came from the dead and told me it's happening. And get this. 1933, that was 80 years ago. No, wait. What was that, 90? Damn, I can't do math now. For that second, I couldn't do it. Wow. Yeah, 90. That was 90 years ago. So 90 years ago, 90 some years ago, the Great Depression. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe that Head and Shoulders is actually coming to fruition. Got a little sell-off right there, huh? Down 0.7%. Could it be following now? Could it actually be taking effect? Let me see, let's break this triangle. This triangle is not really as accurate. You know, my teeth. Oh, hold on, what? I can't hear you with the volume at 100%. I think you should up your mic. Oh, okay. No, I got you. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Alright. All right. Let me know. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Testing, testing, testing. Let me hear my phone. Maybe I can. Hold on. Okay. Um, I think we're good, right? Way better? Awesome. Thank you, Zelly. Um, check out these indicators. Huh? I was messing with this earlier today. Thank you, Gilham, for that confirmation as well about my mic. I can see this. Let's see. Yeah, we still see that bearish hammer here. And for the MACD to start turning back around, start to come down a little bit. RSI overbought, just quite overbought, but also following that trend. How are we looking on the 5-minute? Yep. So we have looks like we got a signal right here. That was when futures opened up. A little gap down. How do I? Because this is the thing. Because when I draw a circle, this actually gets in the way, so I can't quite do it like that. I'm gonna have to remove this for now. Okay. I think that's a little better now. Alright, so yeah, here the moving average exponentials, the 9 curling down first, going right below the 21 day. This is what you usually normally see when you see this type of price action. You gotta see the MAs fall below each other in this order. So the 9-day and right underneath the 50-day moving average exponential. So this is definitely indicator, or the indication that we're selling off for a bit. RSI is at oversold territory, but we've seen a couple of times how the RSI, like it doesn't really play out the way it does. Like it could just continue to sell off for a while until they eventually find a level where they start to buy back up and you see a bounce. But right now, as I'm looking at it, it's it looked like it did a bear, like a in the shape of a bear flag, and it started to sell off more below that. Yeah, if you want to know, I am bearish. I'm so bearish on the S&P, and you can see it in real time right now. This is on the 5-minute. We got a big engulfing red candle that just popped up. We're at 459.93 on the ask now. The price had just dropped. So we're just gonna keep that window up. You can see the MACD here. It's also rejecting. It's not trying to cross the MACD, the 200, the red line. So that's bearish for now. What else do we got here? RSI. So we're looking like we're staying around 460 for a bit until we see more action to the downside. Let's look at the hourly. Oh my God. All right, so you always got to look for these confirmations on the longer time frames. So I decided to go to the 1 hour chart, and right now we have a doji, so it's neutral, but the MACD is actually showing a potential cross underneath that 200, so that's also bearish in my opinion. Also, the RSI is way overbought. As you can see, it's at 82, and the max level is at 80. For oversold is 20, so definitely at the top right there. We just got to see if the 9-day moving average exponential follows through and starts to fall down. So we would have to see in the next hour what it can do. 4 hour. So 4 hour still looking like that bearish candle, that bearish hammer. Let's go back to Bitcoin, and it's currently trying to recover, but it has to break over at this point. Let's see around here. So how's everything else going in the meantime? How's your night going? How's your day going? Depending on where you are located. Let me know where you guys are from, what you represent. What are you looking to see from Bitcoin and the stock market? We're all here to share our opinions and just talk about things like that. I also do appreciate the likes. Thank you for dropping by, showing some love. This is something that I just started doing a while ago, and I'm here to study about the market. Might as well call me a stock market enthusiast. Still an amateur, not a professional. Just like to learn and see what we can come up with in order to make responsible decisions in our investing and you know, that good stuff. That's awesome. No, I'm totally ready. I'm ready. I'm on standby. I know you're on standby. What's, gonna happen this week? I'm excited, but yet a bit nervous because things could shake up for when Powell comes up and speaks on what he's going to do. So in your opinion, do you think he will start to cut rates? Will he pause? Will he somehow raise the rates another 25, 50 points? Which I doubted, because he did say, if I can recall, that he was not going to do that. And he was going to start cutting the rates. Perhaps maybe next year, starting next year. Oh, he was talking about like what effects that would have, because a lot of the things that have been going on in the economy and in the markets, it has caused a lot of turmoil, a lot of negative effects. Data that doesn't really seem like it's matching. There's a lot of job hirings open, and compared to the past few years, and that's not a good thing, right? We want a broad number of jobs to be filled and to make it seem like the economy is healthy and growing. But it's not looking to be that way. That's just my opinion. As we see the S&P 500 E-mini futures, we're in a little barcoding situation right now, as you see here, except for that candle. You're just trying to figure the market out. Like, what are you trying to tell us? I have a friend of mine. He's actually now trading futures, and he tells me he finds it a lot more, I guess, less stressful compared to doing options, and it seems like it's working a lot well for him. So I'm proud of that guy. Speaking of futures too, let's actually look at now that we can go on the topic of oil. Oil, since futures opened up at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we have been climbing up. We have been climbing up. Started from 68.76 here Thursday, and from that point we have been slowly going on an uptrend. Friday we had hit 71.21. Then at nighttime, wait, is that? No, that's the morning hours. And 71.59 was the high here, and we are currently seeing it now, trying to retest 71.59. 71.50, 71.60. And here we just got from Reuters, U.S. oil may bounce further into the 72.21 to 73.28 range. Here by Trading Economics, oil gains for second session. Crude futures climbed to around 71.50 per barrel on Monday, rising for the second straight session as U.S. plans to refill the strategic petroleum reserve provided some support, although concerns about weakening market fundamentals continue to weigh on sentiment. And I would assume that would mean that if the market fundamentals are weak and getting a lot weaker, then that means the price of oil, could that mean that it can go a lot higher than 73? Maybe 75? Who knows? But it says here the U.S. government has sought up to 3 million barrels for strategic reserves for delivery in March 2024. Still, oil prices have come off a 7-week losing streak, the longest since 2018, and amid signs of increasing global supplies and weakening demand. Despite OPEC's pledge to cut 2.2 million barrels per day in the first quarter of 2024, traders remain skeptical it would have a significant impact on the market as production in non-OPEC countries continue to grow. Countries like Saudi Arabia, China, Middle East region, I believe those countries are on that list. I appreciate that. Yeah. I keep saying it, I'm like, oil eventually is gonna climb back up. It's gonna head to those highs. And to think that people weren't really buying into the whole 150 per barrel next year, that means something big would have to happen in order for us to see crude oil at those levels again, like back in 2018. And I wouldn't like to see that, but tensions are rising day by day, week by week, especially out there with those discussions, OPEC, and we have countries depegging from the dollar, and they don't want to mess with the dollar. The value is dropping. Countries potentially revaluing their currency. Other currencies getting stronger than the dollar. Imagine what the president of Argentina is gonna do with their currency as he tries to end the central bank over there, as he was sworn into presidency just today, I believe. And that's huge for Argentina, and I wish them all the best, because I know, in my opinion, it would do great for them. Then you got El Salvador, the president investing into Bitcoin heavily and pretty much basing their currency with Bitcoin. Who knows what else? Like, it's just constantly seeing the dominoes fall little by little. And that's what happens. It's getting real. So we just got to see what's up for this week in oil. But I wanted to touch on that subject because I know I have made a video on the channel way back when. I don't know when exactly, but there was an event that took place last year around March 7th where gas prices hit a high that we would have never seen in such a long time since 2018. And if we look at the weekly chart here for oil, for crude oil, this looks a little crazy. Sorry about that. But yeah, actually not 2018, my bad. I said that. I meant 2008. That's a 2008 crash. And oil reached a high of $147 per barrel. And last year, March, I think it was probably like within the same timeline where Ukraine and Russia was getting it on, and other things happening along that timeline, and oil was just on a run since since April 2020. That's same time as the pandemic, and oil had never stopped rising since that time. And March of last year, we saw oil back at 129.42 at the very peak there. And I just wanted to discuss a couple of tickers and revisit them and see how they're doing ever since oil has started to find its bottom and as it starts to recover. I think about what happened last year, and again, like I keep saying this many times, it's just speculation, pure speculation. Is strictly my opinion of what I think, because we're here again to share opinions and what we think things like oil can do, gold, or whatever happens in the market. But in this specific timeline, and I have it circled here for a reason because I'm always thinking about that. And when this was all happening throughout the month of February into the day on March 7th of 2022, there were a couple of tickers, and oh my god, it's so loud in the background. I'm sorry. Loud family. And there were five tickers that I caught doing something incredible, mind-blowing, that I've never seen happen before in this moment where crude oil was at its highest. And these tickers ripped like crazy. I thought we was having some type of a short squeeze frenzy. And one of those stocks that had caught my attention and that were in the top 5, I believe, and the top 5 gainers that day. I was looking at my Weeble, and then this popped up. And I'm gonna go to the daily chart on the 3-year time frame. Maybe you're familiar with it. I know you're familiar with it, Zelly. And I spoke about it before. Indonesia Energy, INDO. And we had this incredible run as this happened. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit like that so you guys can see what I mean. Actually, if I go on a daily, I think that's a little a little better. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this is more defined. You can actually see the rips in these candles day by day as it had approached these highs in March, and you can follow along from here what it did. So here we got INDO, and at this time on February 22nd of 2022, which is right here, and you can see this is at the moment where we were about to see oil rise, rip like crazy. And as it followed that trend, so did INDO, and we went from ranging from $5. I'm gonna just give an estimate. So $5, and on this day on March 7th, which is right here, yeah, right here, and oil was at $127 per barrel. This thing spiked up to $86.99 on the high. So from $4 or $5 before to that price range, that is crazy, mind-boggling. You think you were probably in AMC all over again. Last June 2021 all over again. And then obviously when things started to come back down, so did INDO, and we had this long sell candle. Everyone just taking profits and who knows what else. And I was like, wow, I can't believe this happened. And it happened like so fast. Like people were just probably still looking at AMC and other plays while this was going on. All these missed opportunities. And so that was just one of the 5 tickers that I'm about to mention. But the other one is Imperial Patrol. The ticker symbol is IMPP. And this did exactly the same thing. Remember, all these tickers that I'm about to show you did the same exact move. And it's crazy. So you can imagine. Mind you, this was before it happened around 48 cents, 50 cents. And at that day on March 7th, this was actually March 8th at the peak and then a sell-off, but here was a high of $8.40 on the 7th, and on the 8th it reached to $9.70, almost $10. And then the sell-off happened. And that is, I can't. I need to have my own. I need to have this computer in the room. Doors shut. No noise. I need like. Oh god. Anyways, let me continue. So that was IMPP. Remember, these tickers that I'm mentioning is not for you to get into. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, sell, or do whatever with these stocks. I'm just showing you something that happened last year that I just thought it was crazy. So that was 2 tickers so far, INDO, IMPP. The third one was Houston American Energy. So obviously these stocks that I'm mentioning are oil and energy stocks, all correlated to crude oil, and of course that's what they deal with. So this stock, this was trading at around $1 and change. This thing shot up on March 8th, $16.61 at the top before the huge sell-off on crude oil. Fourth one was MARPS, MARPS, Marine Petroleum Royalty Trust. Same thing here. This thing was around $485 a share. This thing went to $32 at the peak here on March 8th before the sell-off. I kind of try to remember if that was pre-market or after-market, or after the market closed. So oh my God, I can't. I'm about to end my stream soon. Anyway, so you see pretty much the correlation and how this all happened. What happens when you have a Latino family and, you know, watching soap operas. They get so hyped. They get so into it. So, you know, immersed into the whole action. But yeah, sorry about that. But continuing on, and I believe I have one more ticker, and that is ENSV and Servco Corporation. And here, this thing was at, hold on, before I don't want to lose this. Okay, right here. So this was at 60 cents. Yeah, about 55, 60 cents. And this ended up at the peak of $8.76. So, with that being said, it's had potential runs there afterwards, but it looked like your ordinary squeeze stock, you know, when you have this chart set up, when you have the big run and then all of a sudden it's just, you know, some swings here and then a sell off, another potential rip and then a huge sell off after that, and then it's just to like lows, like new lows. This thing is, yeah, pretty much on the all-time low, 28 cents. And you zoom in here, we were actually here at 28 cents. So it actually hit 28 cents 2 times. And it looked like it had been respecting that level for some time, above 30 cents. It looks like it likes that range. So let's say, yeah, we could do this here like that. So this range here, we can definitely call this the bottom for Servco Corporation. Is this? Let me see something. Servco. If there's any news on this, okay. So it did have earnings last month. See, the EPS was up year on year. Revenue was actually down by $2 million year on year. EPS 13. Okay. Revenue. I'm just trying to see if there's anything particular that catches my attention on this one. And it's at a low price too. It's at 31 cents, but who knows? Because a lot of these small cap stocks and, you know, stocks that have been around 30 cents, 20 cents, and just ending up doing reverse splits, which is something that sucks to see. But if it was for this particular reason, and if crude oil were to go back up again, breaking resistances, then this could go along with it. And that's the point that I'm trying to make with these 5 stocks. That I feel like it's been correlated, it's been connected to that. I feel like, eventually all of this can do the same thing. Um, Especially with Imperial Petroleum. I think this has potential too as well. I've been watching IMPP for some time, for a while actually, and here you can tell. And I'm gonna go fast forward to now because we already discussed about what happened last year, and we've been slowly trending up, as you can see here. Just slowly trending up, 2 green candles, another green candle printing there on the daily chart. We zoom here, let's go to the 4-hour and see how's that looking like. You can see that's actually ranging pretty well there. We just put it up like that, and just following this upward channel pretty well, and seeing if we can actually get a break over. If we can see a break over, let's see what we got here. 72. So we want to see 72, and then 74. If we can actually get out of this upward channel and start ripping back up to 75, and that would be my opinion and what I would see oil doing. In case tensions do continue to rise, certain events taking place, OPEC, whatever the case is, I couldn't tell you deeply in detail what that's all about, because I'm all about technicals in my own hypothesis. I think I did call it hypothetical TA at some point, so that's like my own patented name. I have a unusual set of skills in trading, and it's called hypothetical technical analysis. It's just a hypothesis, but if it makes sense, it makes sense, right? But this does make sense in a way that we can see it bounce back up. So with this going on, and these stocks that I mentioned, these 5 stocks, you can tell here as well. Look, it's also following that same, you want to call it a rhythm. It's right here, right there. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh my gosh, my chart just went haywire on me. Okay, don't do that. Thinkorswim, come on. I know you changed from TD to Charles Schwab, but like, if you're gonna be under Charles Schwab, then you can do a lot better than that. So yeah, everything follows. That's why you look into these futures, you look into these type of things, and you see if it's all correlated together. It does the same thing. It follows, like for example, BTC, follows with the market. SPY goes up, BTC goes up, and the opposite. Speaking of Bitcoin, there it goes. It actually bounced back up. It's on an uptrend again, recovering from all of that dumpage. But it's still low. We're still down. But anyways, with that being said, we're actually, for this stock, IMPP, it's looking really decent. Like the setup and everything. The fact that we were able to come back from these levels here. What do we have here? $1.18. Yeah, $1.18 there. Let's see, we draw a line over here. Yeah, so we've never fell off below. We stayed up, and it's just continuing to be that way with IMPP. BPPPPPPP. And the next level that is trying to retest is here in this zone that I have put out here for a while is 190, and this closed at 184 this past Friday. So 190 is the target here that we're trying to look for, and seeing perhaps if when crude oil continues that trend upward in that channel and we try to break over 72, then we can see some type of push within these stocks that I've mentioned a few moments ago: INPP, INDO, HUSA, MARPS, ENSV. Having them on your watch list. Again, this is not to buy, sell, do whatever that, you're your own decision maker of what you do with your money. But this is just something that I just like to discuss and go through. And I appreciate you listening. Zelly, you already know in here. I always appreciate that love and support. So thank you. So with that being said, this is what we're looking for. You see that it hit 195, came back down. So we're gonna try to test these levels one time. At the 200 moving exponential is at $2.08. So that is our next target afterwards. If we break over 190, 195, and once that's all said and done, and if oil does indeed follow through, which seems like it's actually doing pretty well because we have been in an uptrend. We have been, coming up. Right now, we see a nice breakout here. Potentially already, we already did break that resistance at 71.55. Where's that? Where's it at? Okay, so yeah. From these lows, like I definitely see that happening this week. One thing that I would never imagine seeing that would be possible is oil to rip like crazy. Something is bound to happen. With INDO. Yeah, all of these stocks mentioned here, they're all at the very bottom, all at the floor. This is one channel. This broke down. Look at this, 256. 256 here. But here the candle was. It looked like it wanted to continue down because this candle is technically still a bearish hammer with the potential of trying to break over this last resistance at 263, and maybe just maybe the next one could be higher than that. If we look on the 4 hour, let's see what we have here. Maybe it tells you something different. Okay, so this is the opposite. So this is a bullish hammer, but then we have this interesting candle here. It's neutral. Who knows? Anyways, we would have to wait and see what happens this week. Again. Trending at 71.58 currently. Husa. What about Husa? This has been... Actually, this looks like it's somehow hit the bottom as well. It had a big candle here. Wow. And to be honest, this stock has been a little choppy. You can see there's some days where there's just nothing going on. We look at the daily. Let's check out the volume on the daily. Oh, Zelly, if you're listening closely, the tune that has been playing over and over again in a loop, that's actually the new song that's the new beat that I have been working on for a couple of days. It's really like mellow. It's like lo-fi for studying and stuff like that. I find that to be like the type of concept that I'm trying to do. But yeah, just seeing if you were actually noticing that, and you know, hopefully you like it. Whoa, what is this? Wait. Okay, so this could potentially be the bottom for Husa. It's been respecting this level here. Okay. So it seems like it's never fallen from that point. It's having a good foundation so far. MACD is a little bit strong and an upward channel. It has to continue that way. This is still in that oversold, not current, like literally oversold territory, but it's like above that, and it looks like it still has a lot more to go into the middle line and into the overbought territory. So it has a lot of moves. So maybe we can get the next price level around here, maybe. So I'm gonna have that noted down there just in case. Yeah. The thing is, there's only a few sounds there that I added. Well, because like I said, I had just started doing it, and I still have yet to like complete it and add a couple of more things. This is here my the software that I'm using. It's Fruity Loops 21. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Gosh, why am I blushing? Ugh. I'm actually putting up a heart right now with my hands. So thank you. Um, yeah, this is pretty much like the setup. It's not professionally done, but I'm an amateur. But I just have overall a great a great ear for music. Background wise, like people that sing in my family, not famous, but you know, they've been in bands. My other sister is a jazz singer, Latin singer. My other brother is, well, he's still in a salsa group, I believe. Yeah. So yeah. So music is indeed in the family. Hmm. Once again. What are we? Were we at Marps? Well, okay, we're at Marps. Okay, so the same could be said with Marps, but it looks like it's still trying. Let me see. It's hard to tell actually, cause this crossed here on the MACD, so maybe it could have a little bit more room to come down. And test. Let's see. 435. Maybe 415. 415, 420. Maybe at those levels, the $4 would probably be the floor, in my opinion. We might just have to see about that. So let me see. This is 414. So around here maybe. Let me draw a price level here. Maybe. Okay. No, wait. Darn it. It just like snaps to it. It snaps to it, so I don't know why it does that. I guess we can use that as a reference. Let me see. No, okay, I think that's fine. Because you could see it has been around that level for some time, a long time. So that would probably be a potential bottom. And then last but not least, where's Inserve Gold? No, wait. It's bugging out. No. What are you doing? What? Oh, don't do that to me. Oh no, I did that already. Then I did this. And then I did. Okay, no, Endo is the last one. Okay. Then after this, we're gonna view GTI. Okay. This could be hitting a bottom soon. 250, 256. I want to say, that oil rising right now and breaking to new resistance would make a difference in what happens with the chart, or what happens with the next daily candle tomorrow. So I would say just stay tuned and see. But we'll go to GTII, and this drawing is crazy. Like, I don't know what I was doing here, but oh, this is nuts. If I want to know how to like, oh, maybe if I, okay, I know what to do now. I'll put this as cycle. Save that. Then clear drawing set. No. Remove clear drawing set. Cause that way I go here. No, wait, hold on. Default. And then disappears. Okay. Now I got it. I'm getting the hang of it with this platform. It's not bad. So you could tell this also hit a bottom. This hit a bottom big time. You can tell. Give me a second. All right. What if I change the title? Let's make some adjustments here. Let's see. Maybe if I did this. Alright, there you go. Let's see if that works. Oh, 38 minutes ago. Bitcoin price crashes 8% and wipes weekly gains. A whole week worth of gains. dips supported. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Ah, 40K is the key. I just, literally, like, I could have sworn I said that earlier. I said 40K. They're already writing articles right now, and they're saying the major support is near 40,500, which the price might test the 40,000 zone. If there's a move below 40,000, there's a risk of more downsides. In the stated case, the price could drop towards 38,500 support in the near term, which is indeed the case. Which is indeed the case. So that's something that we would have to wait and see. So let's put that there. Let's put that there right now. And 45. Mm-hmm. All right, so back to GTII right now. I need to know what's like. For some reason, I can't seem to zoom in on the MACD histogram. I wonder why. But it's been neutral so far. Like a slow, methodical, slow consolidation for so many days. You know, the volume just dropping so many times until Friday. Till Friday, we just had a big spike in volume for GTII, and it's a big move. So for GTII, and honestly, the trend itself, especially from what happened here October 2nd, and how the 9-day moving average exponential had rejected the 50-day and went underneath the 21-day, and now it's in this bearish divergence type move, which could indeed cause for the stock to drop just a little bit more. But imagining how it could drop into new 52-week lows at this rate is something that we would have to see also for this week, because it's retesting those levels back then last year around, I would like to say, August. So here the arrow, that's the point here, 50 cents, yeah, 45 cents right around here. Hold on, because it doesn't really, it snaps, and I don't know why it snaps, but I have to keep it right here. So 43. Right there. And price level right there at 54. Alright, so that being the case, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, 55, 54, 50, 60 cents. This is just me like putting random levels here, so it's not accurate. It's not for you to do anything based on the levels that I'm putting up here. It's just for observation and educational purposes. Um, but overall, this GTII is way, and I mean way oversold. Way oversold. But if we can zoom in to these bars right here, you can tell and you can see that massive spike in volume. So this could be a huge factor. This could be a game changer. If this being the case and more people jumping in, more green volume, and create that bounce that GTII needs to retest these levels around 50 cents to 52 and so forth, 55 cents, which would be the case. The bullish case. Bearish case would have to be retesting 43 cents like in the past. If not, each new low is at around 40. If we go straight to like the 5-minute, I mean, you're not gonna really see much, but nothing but barcoding. You can definitely see the barcoding there. All around, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. All these arrows. I mean, I don't mean anything. Barcoding central. All over until we started reaching the end of that trading day and just seeing all the volume starting to come up a lot more, building up. What we see here, actually, here is was that a wick in it though? No, that's not a doji, but that's a wick. And line here being how this could be support. I don't know. Not support, resistance. Also, RSI flipping up, MACD flipping up. So that is definitely another indicator there. We can retest those resistances there. 48 cents right now, 50 cents maybe the next one. And then 52 centavos. So that's for GTII. Give me 1 second. Check filter top messages, all messages. Okay. And an hour chart. We can do the hourly right now. Hourly RSI. Yeah, hourly RSI too to flip up. Also, the MACD just crossed. And we got a hammer candle, a bullish hammer candle. Okay, now this is showing me bullish vibes. So this could be promising for sure at these levels. All right, so this further confirms the bullish case scenario. Now, think we went over finger already earlier. Let's go over for the grand finale. GME and AMC. Let's start off with GME and see what is going on. No, Zelly was probably waiting for GME this whole time. Like, oh my god, what is he gonna talk about GME? Oh my god, because I need to know what's going on. Oh my god, I need to know. I need to know. And even GME, honestly, it actually does look promising as well. Why? Because this is this just looks like a great setup too, because everything is lined up. All the 9, the 21 day, the 50, all above the 200, all above each other. The 9 day especially, because you have to have the 9 day above the 21 and the 21 above the 50, in that order. And we see some type of curling action right here. So what do we need to see? We need to see, of course we need to see, oh no, we can't do that. No. How do I, it's too bad I can't draw shapes, but if that's the case, I can just do something like that. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know you can actually do that. Click on the darn thing. Okay, maybe that's too big. So something like that. Perhaps a retest of $16 for the resistance. And then after that, we have 1689 with the next level of resistance, so it needs to break over that. And who knows, perhaps hell breaks loose and then we get margin calls and then we get some type of action for GME. Imagine that. That'll be something else. That'll be something else. Let's go to the 15 for GME. And here at the bottom on my volume plus the RSI. Let's zoom in a little bit here. You can see that the RSI here in blue has bounced up here. What is this? Oh, okay. This is actually stuck. I can't move that. So I'll just leave it like that. So yeah, it actually bounced off the oversold line here. That's actually good. I'm gonna give it to you real good right now, because this is as hard as it gets. Just how erect that line is, that bounce as it's heading up, and that candle that continues to rise and grow, potentially getting ready for the climax. And as you have all the moving average exponentials curling to the upside, and bouncing off the 200 hard, saying that it wants to top. Little double bounce here. Bouncy, bouncy. So this actually confirms for me how bullish it wants to be. So good sign here, the MACD as well, following the same trend as the moving averages. We have the bounce right off the red line, which is good. Give it to me, give it to me. All I want is for you to give it to me, give it to me, yeah. I'm so stupid. All right. Hey, though the arrows are not. Oh wait. It's like the arrows are stuck on these two, almost non-existent candles. What is this? Anyways, the 5 minute. Check it out. Bounce here on the MACD as well. Bright green bars. We have a curl up as well on the RSI. 200 on at 1568. So we need to be above that and retest 1580 to 16. That's the 5 minute chart. So this further proves that bullish case scenario. And hopefully, I'm just hoping, and I'm hoping this for you because, you know, you got that GME. So last but not least, AMC. AMC, what have you been doing? Because you've been doing some crazy stuff, and that I'm not sure I'm liking that, because like what they did Friday, it was so obvious how they were just burning contracts, burning theta, and like compared to like the other days when we had more volume, it's like, yeah, they were doing a lot. Excuse me. I need some water. Okay. So I ended with that candle there. Alright, we're gonna cut this. Gonna cut this off a bit because maybe, just maybe, the mic has been running into some issues. It's using a lot of RAM probably. Yeah, I just got word that, you know, from someone that, yeah, the mic has been a little maybe laggy or whatever. Man, what could it be? I think I'd need a new system. I definitely need a new PC if that's the case. Damn, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Let me know how it sounds, cause I had to close that. I had to close Fruity Loops, even though the music was calming and stuff like that. And I noticed I think it's been delayed too. So I don't know what's up with that. Mm. Mm. AMC, 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 AMC. What can we say about AMC? Hmm. Well, volume volume is a little quiet there. Mm. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Oh, sorry. So yeah. It had been consolidating throughout that time. The spike that I thought would probably be something crazy happening Friday, and then it just got to the point where all the MAs, the moving averages, started to flip back down. Oh my god. Yeah, that was bearish for sure. And then it ended up trading above the 200. So it was literally like, Yeah, so it held up pretty well around this level, right above 690. And I mean, this could actually be a good thing too as well, as it had came back from it being 671 and then staying above 690. So it's like, okay, we leveling back up again. So could that mean that we would retest $7 again this week coming up and then hit higher? Perhaps we'll see an influx of volume coming back in for another round. If we see the hourly, I would assume perhaps that we would still have that opportunity for sure. The hourly is giving me that vibe too as well, because the 9 had crossed over the 21, and then I'm sorry, and then the 9 is just like at the breaking point of crossing right over the 50, which you want to see, of course. and then following the 21 over the 50, and then retest $7 this week. So that would be, theoretically, that would be a good opportunity to scalp on some options, some weekly options. Not financial advice, of course. I gotta say this so many times. Um, for a little quickie, in and out, just like that, and then just make your money, whatever. Um, since that's usually the main concept, right? That would definitely be the case for AMC. Moving into this week, you see the RSI is curling back up as well. So even though it's still above the overbought territory, not literally overbought, but in the in that territory that we're almost at overbought levels, we still have some room to go. So I'd say we would definitely see that retest of 7, hopefully 715, and gain back all that had been lost on Friday. Mamma mia. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Break above that. This is looking like a cup and handle too. We have a cup and handle formation here on the hourly. So here, drop it like it's hot. Bring it back up. Drop it again. Bring it back up. There's a handle. I'm drawing an imaginary handle right there, so you have a good idea of where it's at and where it needs to come back up. And then poof, break the handle off, and then just fly into pieces. So that's for AMC. What else is going on? I think that was it. That was all I was gonna talk about. But if we look back into SPY right now, currently still at 460. Oh, 460.01 on the ask. No, 460.07 on the ask, 460.01 on the bid. What's this, the hourly? Oh boy. The MACD just crossed here. We got a red bar here. And the RSI is overbought at 81. So it's trying to come back down. So it wants a sell-off. The 9-day is still flat. Zelly, thanks for the GME info. I got you. You're welcome. Hopefully everything goes well with that and the options. We need to see crazy volume, and we need to see the break above 16 and 17. But oh my God, we have to make this money. We gotta make this money. We gotta make this work. Work. See me work. Something, please. Yeah. Okay, 459.96. So we need to fall right below 459.93. 459.90 to see more downside there. That hourly right there. What's the 4-hour? Let's see if that bearish hammer candle grew a lot bigger. Yep, it did. It actually did. Right there. There you go. 9-day starting to curl a little bit down. So so basically what we want to see is the next candle fall right below the 9-day to give you some sort of a better confirmation that this will indeed fall right below for 59.90 under the 21-day moving average exponential. You could see it right here on the MACD, the histogram, a bright red bar. So that means it's slow. It's slowly going down. This is what we want to see. We want this double top. Well, actually, mind you, I still do believe in that double top, but now that I'm thinking about it, we technically have a triple top. I don't know if you've realized this, but we actually have a triple top from this point here back in March 29th when we had a high of 462. The open was 460.02 on that specific candle right here. It looked bullish because of the way it formed the bullish hammer, but for some reason it had rejected hard and it started to sell off. March 29th, 2022 of last year. Keep that in mind. Interesting, right? Then huge sell-off, and we ended up coming all the way down to 348. October 13th of 2022. Then the next top would be here on my B-day. Oh wow, it happened right on my birthday. So this was at 459.44 on that high. And then the next one currently at 460.75. So it still has a chance to fulfill that double top, technically now a triple top. So the MACD has to reject and come back down, and so does the RSI because it's way oversold. Way overbought, excuse me. And that needs to come down badly. This thing is exhausted from all the buying it's been going through. I think it's time to chill out and go to sleep. SPY. If I put it into the universe, it'll probably listen to me and give me what I want. So, by all means, do what you were destined to do, and let's see this. Let's witness history. Let's witness history repeat itself, and let's take advantage. Let's take advantage of this. It's gonna be great. Yeah. We'll look at the 5-minute real quick before I end the stream in just a few. All right. Where do we open? We opened around here. Here was 46070 on the 8th. Okay, we started right here. So right here was when futures opened, and we took a big drop right here. The arrow definitely shows it right there. Okay. Plaza de Mayo. All right. This might just stay steady like that for a bit. But even on the 5-minute, it is also confirming that bear case scenario. Because here, if you notice, the 9-day moving average exponential tried to cross over the 21 and it hard rejected. Right there, even the arrow's like, nope, I'm coming down. Whee! And now it's back to that bearish divergence. So, yep, that is all I have, because even I just exhausted myself from all of that technical analysis. And I think it's time to hit the hay, because Monday is a new day, and this week is pow pow time. CP lies. And, with all that information said, and all we talked about, you already know what the deal is, for real. So I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone who dropped by, even if it was for a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, has some things to say. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. That means a lot to me. And, we'll eventually stream again. Hopefully someone will come in, share their thoughts, share their opinions, their story. And I'm here for it. And we can talk about other tickers and see what's going on. Tickers that I don't even know about. So I'm down to talk for whatever. Heck, we can even do a podcast and we'll talk about something else. But anyways, I'm just excited. Wait a minute. I knew I was forgetting one stock. And it's a bank. And it's Bank of America. Wow. How did I forget about that? We talk about the financial system. We talk about the banks, the banking system. And we were talking about money this whole time. Huh? So we'll just do this real quick. What do we have going on with Bank of America? Huh? What's going on here? So this is something I don't like to see. This is all like pointing up. That could change. So I just wanted to see what was going on here after last week happened. It did go through some interesting moves alongside with the market. At one point, it was at 31.52, We closed below that, still in the green at 30.96. But yeah, somehow it just ended up holding up for some time. But is that actually all it has left, or does it still have some moves to go up? Let's go to the hourly, then the 4, and then the day, and then I'll pull it from there. Because now my eyes are getting a little heavy. Uh-oh. And I need to do some push-ups, some before bed push-ups. You know, take a quick shower and relax, and mellow out, be in the zone, feeling myself. Not in that way, but you know, just chilling out. Man, why? Okay, maybe this doesn't look too bad. Okay, here, so okay, arrow pointing up. As a matter of fact, they actually reached overbought territory just at 80. No, at 79.9, so just about making it to overbought territory. So that could be the peak. Then we can probably see something happen. We'll probably see a little pullback there. Heck, let it drop with the market. Let's bring Bank of America back to where it belongs. Let's bring it back to 25 bucks. About that for this week. Imagine that. That'll be wild. But it could be the case. It might not. We're just seeing how this is playing out, and then at the 4-hour chart, this is almost at overbought territory again. Wild swings here. It's wild swings. It's incredible. Look at that. Consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidation, pump, back down. So are we exhausting ourselves here with Bank of America? Got the MACD here. Golden cross there a little bit. But sooner or later it has to come back down from all this. Because honestly, it's been overvalued right now. A lot of pumpage from 25 bucks to 30, 31. Last but not least, hit you with that daily. And honestly, the daily has been quite bearish too, honestly. Look at that. Wow. Right there. And so I'm gonna leave it right there. So honestly, it has tried to respect and break over the 200 a couple of times. So you have, we're gonna start from here. So we have here, here, and once again here, this area. So we've already been testing this 4 times. So right now, currently, it's been a little above the 200 now. Uh, Honestly, your opinion, your take on this, does this actually look bullish? I don't know. It's even been like trying to curl right back up, just on an uptrend. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Just gonna do this here. And hmm. How do I think I put it here. Okay. So that channel, it might not happen, but what what are the possibilities of this just rejecting and start to come down from here at this point before Friday and trying to break below 30 once again? Which I would think that that would be the possibility. 30. And then, huh. Let's see, what do we got here? Here? This is 28.11 for the next level of support. After, if it falls right below 30. Hmm. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to see what happens, what pans out, and what happens this week. I feel like a broken record. Anyways, that's it. I'm calling the stream. I'm out. Almost midnight here. Got work tomorrow. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everyone who just hopped in. Took a little peek at what I was doing, what I'm all about. You know, don't hesitate to show some love. Hit the like. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and I will stream another time. My schedule is sporadic. Depends what the mood is, but I'll come back and we'll talk about more things. And yeah, we'll see what happens during FOMC meeting Tuesday and Wednesday. What will Powell do? What will the markets do? What will the markets over in Asia and Europe do? Oil, the stocks that I mentioned before earlier, IMPP, INDO, HUSA, MARPS, ENSV. Then you got the bigger oil stocks too. You got Exxon, Chevron. So, as we're currently seeing oil, respect these levels here at 71.58. So, will we break over 72, 73, 75? So if that happens, I would eventually push. And then we're here just currently seeing what Bitcoin does, because yeah, that massive dump here after futures open too as well. After all that consolidation, this is just crazy to me. Never seen a dump like this in ages. So, yep. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Bitcoin. Again, thank you for visiting, for stopping by. And much love. Again, stay safe. Stay protected in these markets. This is crazy times. Stay properly hedged.